Hello everyone, it's Victoria from Victoria's Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you what I purchased on Erin Condren LifePlanner launch day and go through some of those items with you, tell you my feelings and my thoughts on those, and yeah, just share in the excitement. I know it's a little late. You've probably seen a lot of people review these items, so I won't take so long, but I do want to share my thoughts on them just to help you guys out when you're shopping the next sale or the next time that you plan on shopping. Okay, so I didn't pick up a ton, but I did want to start with the Folio Organizer only because I want to get the LifePlanner part out of the way. If you've watched my channel, you know Erin Condren sent me the colorful hexagon dashboard layout planner for July to July of next year, I believe. And I'll actually be doing a giveaway in my Facebook group. As soon as this video goes live, that giveaway will go live and I'll be giving away that LifePlanner. But for now, I wanted to share with you some accessories that I purchased. And the first one was the Folio Organizer. So the organizer looks like this when you get it. And I have a previous folio. I didn't purchase a new one because I don't really use these a lot. When I do take my planner out of the house, I will put my planner in it just to keep it protected, but I don't tend to take my planner out of the house very often. But anyway, the organizer has a place for you to fold it down the center. So you'll fold it, kind of crease it, and then this is my older one. It's kind of banged up, but you'll slide this piece either into the pocket here, which is where your like notepad would go. Oh, can't do this. You would slide it here, or you can slide it back here where the back of your planner would go. So I'm gonna slide it in the front there, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slide my planner in too, just so you can see it with it. Okay, so the planners slide in super easy in these folios. So just so you can kind of see, this is the planner in the folio. It's kind of drooping because I didn't stick it in there all the way. Boop. Okay, so the planner inside the folio, and then when you open it all the way to the back of the planner, you see the folio insert here. So if you take your planner on the go, this is a good spot to put like some sticky notes or some business cards or your washi cards, and then the like washi fan. Let me find mine. So I've never been a huge fan of these washi fans. Fan of the washi fans, funny. I've never been a huge fan of them because they're so hard to write on. It's washi material, and washi is so hard to write on. So you have to write on these with like a permanent style ink. If you write on it with gel, it'll just rub right off, and ballpoint doesn't show up well. Their dual tip markers will just rub right off. So that's why I've never been a huge fan of them. But this one was too cute for me to turn down. This washi fan fits right into this pocket here. I can't do this one-handed. It's just not gonna work out for me, but it does fit into this pocket. And then you can stick like washi cards or business cards or sticky notes or things like that in these pockets. So I really like this. And the reason that I picked it up, number one, to see how it was to share with everyone, but also when I do take my planner on the go, so that I'll have some, especially sticky notes, that's what I need the most. So I'll have somewhere to put those inside of this. So I generally have if I take my planner out, I generally have a notepad here because I take notes on notepads more than I take in my planner. So I normally have a notepad here, and the notepad will still fit here and it will still close. But I wanted to kind of show this off because when I take it on the go, I have to have sticky notes and things so I can stick in my planner. If I don't have what I need to write it in right away, I have my sticky notes. So that's what your organizer looks like in the clear folio. They did bring out some new clear folio colors, and I really like the ones that they brought out. I just can't make sense of the purchase since I don't use it enough. So I'll stick with my fuchsia or pink, whatever color they called this, because I love the color. So anyway, so that is the folio insert that I bought. Next thing I'll show is the washi fan. So this actually comes with 3 sheets of each one. So I think there's like 100, yeah, there's 168 total washi strips in this. And then there's 56 different strips. So these are actually long strips. This is a strip, and then this is a strip. And there are 3 pages of that one, and then there's 3 pages of the like rose colored background. And then the rest of them are the small strips. Whether they are the floral design or they are just solid colors, they all match the new bouquet design. This is also really pretty. When you get done using this, this will be a pretty bookmark. I think I saw somebody say that and I was like, huh, brilliant idea. So yeah, cute bookmark once you get done with your washi pan. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of about the washi pans are they're so hard to write on unless you have a permanent marker with you. Okay, next thing I picked up was the magnetic bookmark 3-pack. This is the sunset pack, and because fuchsia is my favorite color, I had to pick up this pack. And then I figured this will be good for Christmas time, and this will be good for spring and summertime, maybe even winter time. So yeah, these are a really strong magnet. These reminded me of the ones, did you hear that? These are ones that reminded me of the winter bundle, I think it was. I have them somewhere. Ah, yes. So this came in the winter bundle, and it's just paper, and this magnet is not as strong. This is just like a flat magnet. Although this does hold, and I use these a lot. I have one in my Bible journaling notebook. I have one in the notebook that I currently have on my lap. I have one in my work notebook. I actually have 2 in my work notebooks. Not work notebook. I actually have 2 in my work planner. So I do love these. This one that they just came out with, these are padded and they are plastic. So these are more durable than the paper ones. So that's one thing that it has going for it. And then the magnet, you heard it a second ago. It's loud, it is strong. I think it was Hand Can Plan that kind of compared it to a ollie clip, I think is what they call it. I don't have an ollie clip, but it does hold quite a few sheets of paper. I'll get my handy dandy notebook out and show you. So like this is quite the thick stack of pages here. I would have to go through and count. And it's holding its own. Like you would have to really like push on it to come off. And that's a pretty good thick stack of pages here from, this is Erin Condren paper. So pretty thick stack of pages in there, and it holds really well. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of about these is look at the bulk that it adds. So this, let me move the paper one down. So this is the paper one that came with the winter bundle, This is the one that they just released. This is one of the ones that came in that 3-pack. Look at the bulk that it adds. That's the only reason I'm not a huge fan of it. I do like that it holds a lot of pages, and you can kind of tell that. But like realistically, I'm not sure that I would use it in a notebook that I use a lot because it would really bulk it up. I could see me using it for my planner, my work planner especially. But yeah, it just adds a lot of bulk. That's the only caveat to these, I guess. But other than that, super strong magnet, very pretty colors. And they have 2 other color sets that I did not pick up. And this actually says that it holds up to 20 pages. So yeah, 10 sheets of paper, it holds it strongly. So that's nice to know. And there are, like I said, there are 2 other packs on the website to go along with those. Next thing is the adjustable elastic pen holder. I picked up the navy color, or I think they called this the midnight. They also have it in one other color. This is the one that has the adjustable strap on the back, and it has the little pocket here. It says that it can hold up to 3 writing utensils, I think. Or I saw that somewhere. Maybe Erin Condren shared it. But I would not recommend putting 3 in here. This is very similar. So if you watched my LifePlanner video, this is, or it might have been my sneak peek video. Anyway, This is very similar to the one I purchased off Amazon as far as the tightness here. Like you can tell, it's like super tight. It's tight. So when you put 2 writing utensils in there, it's still super tight. I can't imagine putting 3 in there. Yeah. It does expand, so it will go over 7x9 planners, 8.5x11 planners, your A5 planners. You can see it's a pretty hefty stretch. This is like absolutely no stretch. So you can see that is as far as the loop goes though. So you can put it over the smallest or the largest planners. You can put it over your agenda if you need. I personally would probably just put it over like the front page. That's how I use it on my Bible study notebook, sorry. But it will go over the front page of your planner. I'll kind of show you how that looks over I have an A5 notebook here with me right now. So I'll show you how that looks. This is on the A5 notebook. You can tell it fits it really well, and it still has room to tighten and loosen. This is about halfway tight or halfway loose, however you want to say it. And it goes right on top of this is the A5 notebook. So yeah. Fits all the sizes that Erin Condren releases, which is super nice. And it's good for if you only need to have like a pen and marker, or a pen and highlighter, however you do it. If you only just need like 1 or 2 utensils, this is perfect. So I'll probably carry this on my planner or on I'll show you in just a second what I might also put it on. So I'll go to that next. And it is it's the B6 monthly planner. So I've heard that this is not replacing the Petite planner. I use the A5 Petite monthly planner. This is like my go-to, carry it everywhere. It's really used planner. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to love the B6 size. You can see the like drastic size difference. This is the Petite planner. This is the B6 that they just came out with. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna love it because the spaces on these monthly calendars are like epically small. I think they're like 1 inch tall. Where let me get to, all of my months are filled out. So disregard the amount of stuff that it's written in here, but try to move it over here. Look at the size difference in the months. It's drastically smaller. And I write pretty big. So we will see how this goes. I am going to test it out because I do want to see if I like this. I purchased the B6 notebooks to go in this cover. Erin Condren sent me this cover when they introduced the whole B6 collection. So I'm going to try to keep my B6 in my purse. I've been keeping this little clip with just one of my markers. I've been keeping this on my Petite planner, but this little B6 cover has a place for a pen. So I'm just gonna slide my pen down in that and we're gonna try this. So my Petite wasn't undated and I dated it and it ends in June. So this one starts in July, so perfect timing. This is what it will look like. I also thought about putting my elastic band on this and throwing it in my bag. That way I have a highlighter too, because my previous clip only held 1 pen and this will hold 2. So if I wanted to highlight anything, I could put my highlighter in here and hold it with it. So yeah, it matches and it fits perfectly even on this B6 size. So I'm probably gonna use this in my bag. I really love it. And I love the idea of just being able to carry this. And it does tighten perfectly to go over the whole thing, or you can tighten it to just go over the cover. It's perfect. This fits all of Erin Condren's planners, so they thought that through pretty well. But I'm excited to use the little B6 monthly. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how my handwriting holds up. But it is similar to the Petite in that the monthly calendars are at the front here, and then at the back are all lined pages. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Next thing I picked up was the sticker book to go along with the bouquet design. So yes, they sent me a hexagon planner because I really wanted to see it in person. I wanted to see the bright, vibrant colors, and I love it. I don't love the color on my weekly pages. So my thought was I would purchase a canvas. it's not canvas this year. What is it called? Minimal. I'm gonna purchase a minimal planner and potentially uncoil and then coil in the monthly tabbed pages to give me a little color in my planner. So that's what I'm thinking to do for next year. So I use calendar year, so my planner won't end until December. So I've got a little time to think about it and a little time to kind of franken plan my own planner there. I really do wish Erin Condren would offer colorful tabs on their neutral planners, but I digress. Anyway, because I wanted the colorful tabs on my neutral planner and I didn't have anything bouquet in my lineup, I wanted to get some stickers and washi fans and everything to match the bouquet design to spruce up my planner. I'm also ordering, or I actually have on the way, a bouquet cover, and it's gorgeous and I can't wait to use it. Anyway, these are the sticker sheets that come in the sticker pack. There are 12 sticker sheets in here. It's 12 full pages. Some are paper stickers, like these are paper stickers. They're so pretty. They're dots. These have icons in them, and then these are just a pretty floral, and then these are like tabs. These are paper, so you can write on these. The next ones are paper as well, and these are just like floral seals. I'm not a fan of metallic, but I don't hate this. I really love the floral seal look that Erin Condren brought this year. The next set is also paper. These are like half circle stickers and then some boxes. These are also icons. These are dollar icons. So if you wanted to mark payday or bills or anything like that, you could. Those are also paper. And then you have some more paper stickers. These are boxes. These fit in a couple different places in the planner. I know they sized them perfectly for their planner this year, which is about time. And then you have some checklist, and then these have like exclamation points. And then these are little washi strips, but these are paper, so you can write on those. More paper are these. These are just like labels, appointment labels. And then you have your gold metallic tabs. Those are like important, dinner plans, shopping list, things like that. Those are paper as well, so you can write on those. That page fell out. We'll just pull it out. Then you have some like habit trackers that have space to label them, and then the silver metallic labels in the center that are a reminder it's a plan and goal. Those are paper. Some more floral seals in a smaller design. And then these are so cute. You could put initials if you sealed envelopes with these. You could totally put initials in the center of this. How cute. Sorry, my mind goes crazy. I don't have to use it just in my planner, so it can be used for so many different things. More flags and words. So many different things on there. Today, this week, rescheduled, celebrate, weekend, things like that. Okay, these are also paper. These are boxes. These have checklists. These are just plain. And then some like little washi strips. And then we have some more boxes and circles. All of these are paper. We haven't gotten to the washi ones yet. Another page. And these are the washi. So these are beautiful washi strips. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. Love them. And then some just decor stickers. And that's the last page. Okay, so there's only one page of washi strip or washi material, I guess is what you call it. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm really excited to use these to decorate cards and envelopes, and of course my planner. All right, so next thing I picked up was the Snap-in dashboard sticky notes. These have like the tab at the top that'll show out the top of your planner. And these fit in the A5 size, the 7x9 size, and the 8.5x11 size. I like how they started to make them universal. I can't say that I'm crazy about the fact that they took away designs out of them, but you win some, you lose some. I do like this list one. Out of the past stylized sticky notes, I always use the list the most. I am also very excited about these tabbed ones. So the sticky is actually here, and you can see that the tabs aren't sticky. So this will stick on your planner page. Mine would likely stick like this on my planner page, and then this would stick out the side. So really excited about those. And I use the tab sticky notes from a past, it was like a pack, I think. I do use those when I'm marking in my work planner. So like if I've marked when a project started, I would write like the project name here, and then that way I can always flip back to when it started and what I did. And then if I've had any like progress ones from that project, I'll use the same color, and then other projects I'll use different ones. I think I have a set that has like 2 or 3 different colors. I wish I had them right here, but I don't. So yeah, that's what I use these for. And then this is a long sticky note. It's long horizontally, or I guess you could do it this way if you wrote that small. But yeah, so this goes in any of their coiled planners. I love all of their snap-in sticky notes. I use them often. I might have like a spare set or 2, but I do use them so much that I run out of them. So I love them, and I'm excited about using these even if they aren't as pretty this year. Okay, next was something I was also excited about was the booklet of sticky notes. So I was a little skeptical, and I still am a little skeptical because these are not Post-it brand. So Erin Condren is kind of infamous for their sticky notes not being super sticky. So when you take it off the first time, it's really hard to make it stick the second, third, and fourth time that you rip it off. And sometimes I have to move my tabs, especially if like project dates move, things like that. I have to use a daily planner for work, and sometimes dates move and you have to pick it up and move it. So yeah, that's the only thing I wasn't excited about, was that these are not Post-it brand, which I do really like the layout of this one, how it has the days of the week, and it'll be easy for me to stick on my daily page and see like a week at a glance of what's coming without having to flip. I can write that down here. Also really good for meal planning. If you do meal planning or family events, you'll have those down. The next section, so they're tabbed, you can see here. These are each section, and you can flip to that tab, which is nice because I was terrified they were all going to be sticky and you wouldn't be able to get to that next tab. So they've sectioned them to where you can. This is like list and maybe habit tracking. That's a lot of habits to track. I don't know who tracks that many habits, but you go you if you do. Next tab is just a line tab on this kind of yellow page. The next tab is green lined, and these have like checklist boxes. The next is blue, and it is like plain. Yeah, it's plain. The next is purple, and it's grid or graph. And then the next that's yellow is dot grid. So one thing I'm not crazy about, you see, this is not tabbed at all. So this would just be a side sticky note that you could stick in your planner. Okay, I just don't love how they didn't tab these. Like they're, I get for like production wise how this might be easier, but I wish like the tab ended for this one, like the tab ends here, but this one, the tab goes the whole way. So when you get all the way down here, it's not much of a tab if you ask me. That's like the whole page. So yeah, I'm not sure what their thought process was on that. I don't know. We'll see if I use them. I had all thoughts and intentions to do so, but like looking at it and knowing that it's not like actual tabs, or I guess they are, but not like small tabs. I don't know. We'll see if I use them, but there they are. They have this one and they have one other one. I cannot remember what the other one was. This one is the functional tab. I don't know. Go check out the other one. I'll leave all the links in the description of the videos for you to be able to check out. Okay, next to the last thing, I was super excited about this when I saw it. It actually came out before LifePlanner launch, but when I saw it, I was like, I can totally use that. And that is this thick, and I mean thick, notepad. This is just a weekly spending notepad. I will likely not use it weekly. I will likely just keep a running total. What I'm going to use this for is for tax purposes for my business. I need to track my expenses for my business better than I do. And my thought was, and you can kind of comment in the comments below if you think it's a terrible thought or what I could do better, but my thought was to start tracking monthly. So I don't think I'm going to track it as soon as I purchase, but to go back monthly and track my purchases for the month of what I've spent for my business or what I've used in business expenses. So I think this is going to be the best way for me to do it. I'm doing a terrible job at writing it in my planner. I'm doing a terrible job at keeping notes in there. So this is my hopeful way of keeping track of it. I do plan on starting in July. That's like my half year month. I am going to try to go back and do January through June, but I know I'm going to start in July. I have to go back and look at it at some point anyway for my taxes next year. So I just feel like this is going to be the best way to hold it and to be able to track it and know where it's all at when it comes tax time, instead of me going through 5 trillion receipts, all of my online statements, like, ugh. So I'm going to try to keep up with it this year. I've been terrible at it in the past, and when I saw this, I was like, this is going to be perfect. I can totally do this. So it's got lots of sheets in it. I can't remember exactly how many, but it's thicker than their regular notepad. It's probably like 2 of their regular notepads. So yeah, definitely going to have this on my desk all the time and keep myself accountable. Y'all, keep me accountable. Last thing I picked up were, of course, the dual tip marker sets that I don't have. These are the earth tones. These are the pastel. These I think are supposed to go more with the bouquet design, and that's okay. I will use them anyway if I have bouquet or not, because I love the colors. I did a little pen testing so that I could kind of show off what they looked like, and I love the earth tones. So these very much remind me of the Bold Blooms colors. I did not like the Bold Blooms pens from last year because they were chisel tip and then medium tip, and I'm not a chisel tip girl at all unless it's a highlighter, but I can't imagine using some of these dark colors as a highlighter. So I love the dual tip because I use the dual tips all the time. These are the colors. You have heather, moss, terracotta, denim, marigold, and lipstick. And I love how these are very like fall kind of colors. Though I would likely use them all year round. They're very like earthy fall colors. Love it. The other set was the pastel. I will be honest, I'm not a huge fan of all of the colors that they have in this one. There are 6 colors. Charcoal, powder blue are my favorite from this pack. This rose pink is so light, you can like barely see it. It shows up better on this than it does to like my natural eyesight. The sand is also very light. I just can't imagine myself using those. The spruce is also very light. I could maybe see myself using that one, but man, I don't know why they did that. Like, let me know in the comments if you love those colors and what you're gonna do with them, because I need some suggestions. Maybe my eyesight just isn't good. That's a possibility. But the charcoal, the gray from the older dual tip markers is one of my favorites. And when they said that they weren't phasing them out, and then I found out that they were phasing them out, I had somebody go to the Erin Condren store and snatch me up several of them because I love the charcoal color. Love, love, love. So this is the pastel pack, which is here. And then the ones shown before were the earth tones that are here. So let me know which of the dual tip markers are your favorite. Do you like that colorful set that goes with the colorful design? Or do you love one of these? Or are you like me and you just feel like you need them all? I have the, what I think it was Debbie Pettit called it the complete set syndrome. That's definitely me. So here is my current set of dual tip markers, and I have not yet included the 2 packs, and these also do not include all the duplicates that I have because some of the packs have the same colors for some reason. So yeah, I'm with you, Debbie. I have complete set syndrome too. I can't wait to add the new packs to my setup here. Yeah. So let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the LifePlanner launch was, what you picked up on launch day or during this past sale. I'm really excited for the next sale that comes and see what else Erin Condren has to offer us this summer. Yeah, super excited about it. So don't forget, as this video posts, there will also be a giveaway post in my Facebook group. I will have the link in the description here to my Facebook group as always. And yeah, go over there, enter that giveaway. I'm super excited to be able to give that planner away to somebody. It's a new layout with the new designs. I'm not going to use it, and I definitely want it to be loved on. So if you're interested in the colorful dashboard planner, head over to my Facebook group and you will soon see that giveaway posted. Also, I am an Erin Condren affiliate, if you didn't know. All of my affiliate links are in the description of this video, and I really appreciate if you do use my affiliate links when you shop Erin Condren. That helps me out so much. And if you do shop using my affiliate link, there is a Google form in the description of this video that I would really appreciate if you filled out. If you don't feel comfortable leaving your address there, that's perfectly fine. That's just if I can send out thank you cards, thank you notes, stickers, something to just say thank you for ordering with me. If you don't feel comfortable leaving that, that's perfectly fine. If you'll just leave your order information there, that helps me out greatly. Erin Condren's links have not been working for nearly a year now. And by not working, I mean they sometimes work. I do think that the problem is when we choose a third-party payment, so like Apple Pay, PayPal, things like that, it breaks the link. That's just through my research. That may not be the actual issue, but I've noticed my own sales don't track when I use PayPal or Apple Pay, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, so yeah, if you do shop using my affiliate link, I would really appreciate you filling out that Google form. It helps me out tremendously. It will be in the description of this video. I always post it in my Facebook group. It's pinned in my Facebook group. So are all of my affiliate links if you choose to shop with those. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in with me, going through my launch day goodies and what I plan on using, what I love, what I didn't love. And I would love to hear what you think of it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time.